Game Trade. Hello everyone.
Hello everybody. Welcome to Game Trade, where we trade games, trivia, and banter.
Indeed. I'm Humane, and since this is Game Trade Blue, our player today is Garland, the Star Warrior from the Galactic Ares Reticulation. So, what is Game Trade? Well, we all have our favorite games, and naturally, some will be more passionate about a game than the other. Here at Game Trade Blue, the idea is that Garland is going to play something that I am passionate about, and next time it will be Game Trade Red, where I will play a game that he is passionate about. So, with all that context out of the way, what are we playing today?
We are continuing into Devil May Cry. It's been a while since we got to it, but I figure, let's get back to that game and see how much farther we can get.
Indeed, indeed. Anyway, hello Kadias C. Mossflower. Also, congratulations Starlight for being first. I don't think I got any notifications of any others right now. Although that might be because I'm in the wrong chat. But anyway, okay. So, thank you for the sound check. All right. Heat is they to which never be its hindrance, ingrained for they migraine be it those to which are jugular in circulation. Okay, I'm very curious about this now. Okay. Let's see. Heat is they, that would be us, which never be its hindrance. Okay, okay, so there's the...
Heat is they to which never be its hindrance, ingrained for they migraine be it those to which are jugular in circulation.
I mean, there's a lot of spinning in Devil May Cry.
And spinning is a neat trick.
Indeed. As Anakin Skywalker is well to tell us. The first puzzle, indeed. Times. Yes. Alright then. Okay. And you know what? I think just for yeah, I think I am going to switch which chat I'm in right now, just in case I would miss out on any redeems and all that. So yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, good.
That's fair.
Alright. Yeah. So yeah, so we are playing Devil May Cry. It's been a while, but I think we can just switch over to the game then.
Okay, cool. Let's switch.
Alright.
How do I know? Well,
Yeah.
I met the sons of Sparta. Both of them.
Audio is working on my end, at least.
Though the same
Good.
blood of their father flowed through...
Question is, will the save file be there?
No data! Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I saw that short just today.
It's not like Devil May Cry is meant to be horror, but it did have any origins in Resident Evil, so in a way it's almost like it was a jump scare.
Yes, in a way.
Yeah. Oh, game sounds good on land site. Good.
Thank you. It's a good thing we have Starlight to check these things for us.
Yes, indeed. Okay. All right. Chapter 16. Or Mission 16.
Same
Yes.
difference.
Always practice the button mashing whenever you can.
Yep.
Okay, I think I already mentioned... Yeah, okay, so this is gonna be the most blink and you'll miss it mission number cameo in this entire game. Let's see if you can find it.
Now this is what I'm talking about.
Did you see it?
No.
Yeah, so literally the gunshot, the gunshots that he shoots with, the gun flashes, those are the 1 and 6.
Oh. Wow.
That's why I said it's the most blink and you'll miss it mission number cameo in this entire game.
Hey, you weren't kidding.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Well,
sounds good on Humane side. Good, good.
that gives people incentive to watch this on YouTube, because then you can pause and do the frame by frame to look it up.
Yeah, pretty much. I did my duty. Yes, you did, Starlight.
Mission 16, win or lose, stand up for your beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if there's anything I needed to do at this point.
You do love your spiral.
Spiral.
Okay, I mean, honestly, I think the equipment that you have seems to be best suited for this for this chapter, really, mission.
Okay. Then let's see how it goes then.
Mm-hmm. What is kind of fun about this mission is, I wouldn't say it's non-linear so much as you kind of have a choice of what order you're gonna do these things. Yeah, so literally go to the right for one and go to the left for the other. It's it's not a Metroidvania type of choice, but it's some kind of choice, which I think is kind of funny.
I also think it's funny that there's a red door and a blue door, and we got a red sword and a blue sword.
I guess the weapon you have is even more fitting than I thought. Nice.
Yeah. We'll do red because Dante's wearing red.
Yes, indeed. Oh. Oh yeah, reminder that your Acme Ruder right now has Jetstream level 3, so you can just hold down the triangle as you do the Jetstream to essentially do a strong combo with it. So yeah, that would be lock on, forward, and triangle, holding triangle.
Let me see, because I think you're a little drowned out by the game.
Oh, okay.
See if I can adjust you, because I could barely hear what you were saying.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just
Testing. I mean, to be fair, that was an action-packed scene where a lot of fighting happened. So that's
yeah, that might be better, hopefully.
all right.
Okay, so what did you say about Agni and Rudra?
Yeah, with Agni and Rudra, right now your Jetstream is level 3. That means that if you do lock on, forward, and triangle, and you hold a triangle, Dante will essentially do a little bit of an auto combo. Yeah, and that's a very strong combo.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the combo that I think in a previous stream I did kind of point out. This essentially deletes the bats of Nevin, but yeah, you never were able to do that, but just pointing out that's still a thing you can do.
Let me see something here. Okay.
Okay, so remember when you were in a different chamber and you made these balls fall down and then you just stood on top of them to break it. Yeah. So now there's 2 of them. At this point, no matter how many times you attack it, they will not break. At least not on their own. So from there, try to figure out what the best way to do this is.
Okay. He pursues the Onyx Moon Shard. Make pulse the spheres. Okay.
Yeah. In this case, it was they just had to collide with one another. So physics.
So when you said make whole, the spheres, you meant make dead the spheres.
Yeah, fair.
Onyx moon shard, a sculpture etched in the shape of an onyx moon. It contrasts the golden sun sculpture.
I mean, does it actually? Is it actually shaped like a moon? It's.
Well, if you break the moon into shards.
Yeah,
sure.
fair. Yeah, so I pointed this out before, but Dante does not have a weapon that has an elemental's super effectiveness against the Fallen, which are these guys. That's something that only Virgil has. Oh, good job.
And who needs elemental weakness?
Yeah, fair.
I shot that guy in the forward.
You know, it is one thing that it is canonically said that Dante keeps selling all the weapons that he gets just to pay off his debts and all that. My question is,
Right.
who is going around with the spiral gun right now?
That's a good question.
Like, I don't
Who do you
think.
think Enzo would? Who do you think Enzo would sell it to?
I wonder. I mean, I don't feel like any normal human being would just be able to casually lug it around like Dante does.
Yeah, I mean Dante's pretty strong, and even then, he's still. I wouldn't say can easily run with it.
Exactly.
That's not what I mean.
I think in a previous stream I pointed out that this room was essentially the combo video room. I think it's also this specific mission, in fact, that people keep doing combo videos. If only this is already the part where the summoning enemies will start summoning the sloths, which are the best weapons to, or the best enemies to do combos against.
Yes, I do remember you saying that. Was that the same room? Or no, maybe it was that you were able to get the super close up of Dante?
Yeah, this is the same room. It's just that Temple has kind of moved all over the place right now, so that a different door leads to this room. But this is the same room.
Blue door time.
You know, in hindsight, it is interesting how the blue door leads to the sun, and the red door leads to the moon. I never really thought about it, but now that you pointed out the colors of the doors, that just kind of makes me realize, like, oh, that's odd. Well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say odd. It's just an interesting choice, I guess.
Well, you know what really makes it interesting now? So we're doing Game Trade Red as Mega Man Battle Network. And Mega Man Battle Network 4 was split into 2 games, Red Sun and Blue Moon.
Wow. It's all connected, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Capcom had something in their minds.
Yeah. You know, come to think of it, okay, so have you seen the advertisements for the next season of Devil May Cry anime yet?
No, other than that you posted something, you sent something to me about Team Dante or Team Virgil.
Yes, that's the,
which I haven't looked into yet, but other than
yeah, that's just a thing though. I'm like, yeah, that's what the advertisements are going like. Oh, are you Team Dante or Team Virgil? And I'm like, Team Dante? What? I love Virgil, but why should I pick Virgil? I'm sorry, but it's just like you're advertising Return of the Jedi, and you're going, are you Team Luke Skywalker or Team Darth Vader? I'm like, Luke, you do know who the hero is, right?
some people just really want that chaos, I guess.
I guess.
Are you Team Pizza or Team Broccoli?
I mean, I do love broccoli, to be fair.
Yeah, broccoli's not that evil of a vegetable. I gotta think it's something more like asparagus.
I never realized that Akinrudra was super effective against the blood boils. Or at least, yeah, one of them had fire on them when you attacked it. Oh yeah, yeah, it is. Oh, good. Okay. Okay. So yeah, once Trickster is level 3, usually I will not use anything other than Trickster, mostly because of Air Trick, which is, yeah, lock on, then press circle while holding the left analog stick in the direction of the enemy, which makes Dante essentially teleport. Which, yeah, when you do that versus Virgil, Dante and Virgil will teleport all over the place, and the fight just becomes Dragon Ball Z, which just looks awesome to me.
That sounds very awesome.
Yeah, of course you will have to make sure to properly hold the left analog stick in the direction of the enemy, and considering that Virgil's teleport will make him teleport all over the place, still, if you properly do that in the fight with Virgil, yeah, it just looks amazing in terms of combat. But yeah, that's just my opinion there.
Well, it sounds good. I like the sound of that.
Yep. So yeah, go ahead and try it.
Okay. So you have to lock onto one?
Yeah, lock onto them. Yeah, there we go.
Oh. Nice. Okay.
You don't have to time the forward. You can just, as long as you are moving the left analog stick in the direction of whoever you're locking onto, and then pressing circle, that will make you teleport.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, you!
Oh, there he is. There we go.
He was very much if I don't do anything, Dante won't find me.
Yeah. But yeah, air trick is pretty much the big reason why I would want Trickster to be level 3. Which, and yet again, also the reason why Trickster is probably the style that I will upgrade first of all. Of course,
yeah, it
a triple.
Make you feel a little bit more.
Yeah, the triple dash is also good, but yeah, the air trick is definitely the specific thing that I want.
Yeah, I like that there's a triple dash now, but it is still, I don't know, it's a little awkward in using it with how you have to press O and you have to wait for him to essentially take a breath.
Yeah, that is something that Devil May Cry 4 specifically, well, I wouldn't say fixes so much as Devil May Cry 4 just makes it that non-double trigger Dante will simply do the slow dashes, but double triggered Dante will essentially have infinite dashes. So that's how they adjusted that. Yeah, of course, Dante's teleport, he just teleports based on the height of whoever he is teleporting to. So if you are just doing it on your own, he just kind of stays in place.
Waking Sun Chamber. This is nothing here.
Okay, well, you were doing the right thing and trying to interact with that thing, but you simply had was just not positioned right. There you go.
Okay. He who pursues the eternal power of the Golden Sun, release me from the darkness.
Wait, Golden Sun? Is that in this franchise? The franchise now?
Oh my gosh. Could be.
Okay, this one you simply have to destroy, just as
Okay.
the singular one you did first. In fact, that kind of makes me think that you're supposed to do this one first, rather than the moon one. Like, this is just a repeat, I guess, and then the other one with two of them would be kind of like the thing that switches things up, I guess. I miss Golden
I guess
Sun. Yeah.
I guess they figured you'd go to the sun first and not the moon, but I went to red first because Dante, so...
Yeah, fair. Have you ever played Golden Sun?
No, I think I might own it on the Wii U.
Okay.
Because I think that was one of those games that was released on Wii U. You could buy off the Wii shop.
Alright.
But yeah, I never got to play it.
Anyway, I think Rebellion's probably better in this case, because Rebellion's hitboxes just happens to align a bit more against the ground, I guess. In which case, this would work better.
Yeah, I think you're right, because it felt a lot easier doing it that time. Golden Sun. So that's a video game, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
A sculpture etched in the shape of a golden sun. It contrasts the onyx moon shard sculpture. Golden sun, but onyx moon shard.
I guess we shouldn't have the full onyx moon, I guess.
Nope.
Anyway, I think, is this the first time we see the rook?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's
like
effective as a rook too.
what?
I said it's as effective as a rook too.
It is interesting how it is not attacking. I guess you really have to be specifically in range for it to attack. I guess I'm just too aggressive and I just immediately dash towards it. I know. Oh, there we go.
Okay, I was wondering if you were gonna do anything, dude.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, reminder that you can do the teleport thing to not only teleport towards them, but you can also dodge attacks with it because you are essentially invincible during the teleportation.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll try it. Well,
Dante had to show off there.
Yes, as he does.
You know, speaking of Mega Man Battle Network, yeah, this is the type of flash movements that Mega Man EXE would do.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's all that he's about is doing flash stepping.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Showtime. You almost had the thing. The jumping on top of them and all that. Yeah, but nice SS there.
Thank you.
Yeah. That was thanks to the Devil Trigger explosion, wasn't it?
That must have been what it was, yeah, because I'm surprised it jumped up that quickly, but I think that makes sense.
Yeah, but that just kind of shows the power of the Devil Trigger explosion if you just use it in enough of a crowd and all that.
Yeah. All right.
Oh no, that just brings you back.
Oh. Well. At least we have an elevator.
Yeah.
Bill, Tim, and Negru, thank you for putting in elevators.
Yeah.
Probably could have used a bunch more, but you know.
Well, who knows with how everything is built up in Temina Crew.
Yeah, sun and moon crest, but it's not really a moon.
Yeah, it's more so a J or a sword shape, if anything, like a katana.
Yeah.
Okay, but funnily enough, this whole red and blue thing, kind of fitting for this mission's boss, funnily enough.
Okay. Ice Guardian's Chamber.
Okay, I thought we would have immediately went to the boss, but I guess you still have to go through a few other things first.
Not yet.
Nice. Also a reminder, you can do the whole switching guns in order to fire the spiral quicker and all that.
So many different options.
Nice. Good job.
Thank you.
I think with your rebellion you do have air hikes, so you can just more easily platform and all that.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
Just shot him right in his face as he tries to dash into you.
Okay.
Okay. yeah, so this room, this would have been where the elevator was. But yeah, the elevator's kind of broken now. So, yeah.
Ooh.
Like I said, all the rooms, they are kind of jumbled around because of Temmin and Gru, yeah, rising up even further and all that.
It's interesting. Like,
yeah.
Did they plan for that? Was it like, what's the architectural mindset behind that?
Okay, like metatextually, I just think they just don't want to redesign new rooms and all that. But okay, in universe, I really do wonder if maybe before Temmin grew even larger and all that, maybe that would have been how everything was intended to go, and this right now is essentially like an unintended yeah, damaging of it as the thing grows further beyond or something.
Yeah.
Because this is where you would get Artemis.
Yeah. Now, was Artemis optional? I can't remember.
Technically it's optional. You know what? I never really tested out whether you would be able to grab it here if you did not grab it in the original mission. That's interesting. Never thought about that.
Yeah. Be curious to try that out.
Yeah, seeing how Dante suddenly seems to be able to just jump on it now.
Yeah.
I think you can, yeah, just jump and wall run in order to get that red orb.
Go. Giant walker chamber.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, you don't need to fight against the worm again. Or the millipede.
So we gotta fight against whatever that is. Oh, you.
Yeah.
Alright, I brought your favorite weapon.
Yeah. In hindsight, I do find it fascinating how many enemies in this game are weak against Acne and Rudra specifically. You would think they would balance it out a little bit more, but no, Acne and Rudra is like, I feel like Acne and Rudra is like the most common weapon to get super effectives on each of these enemies.
It does seem like that.
Oh, there's still one more out there. Oh, the boo enemy.
Yes.
There we go.
Dante the Exterminator.
Although I don't know if many people would appreciate Dante just shooting their houses just to get rid of some spiders.
Wow, that's why his exterminating business was short-lived.
I do find it funny how the 5 of Mission 5 is still there.
Yeah. Alright, we're going back to Mission 5, folks.
Oh no. It's just a loop. It just keeps going back.
Also Mission 11.
I guess. Huh.
I don't think this is anywhere near where Arkham had his blood trails.
No. Yeah, this was where Dante met Jester for his first time. Yeah, so originally this place, like where you came from, yeah, where you came from, that would have been blocked off with railings and all that. But now the railings are gone, which allows you to just move from one place to the other.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. Vital smartness.
all throughout these streams, you've still yet to actually use an item, haven't you?
No.
Yeah, that's still pretty good.
Yeah, I figured it's not really something I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't struggled too much, but I am on easy mode, so that probably is why.
Yeah.
So at this point, Trickster is now fully maxed out, right?
Yeah. So you, if you want to level up the other styles, yeah, you should switch now. That said, if you are too used to Trickster, you might as well just stick to Trickster. Just depends on, are you planning on replaying the game multiple times in order to properly level up all the other styles?
I see what you mean. Okay. Well, I guess I'll stick with Trickster for now, because I do like that teleportation ability. How many things did I have? 16.
16, okay. Okay. Okay, so you have the option of Revolver level 2, okay. How about Nevin? Okay, so you don't have Reverb Shock yet, okay. And Beowulf?
Beowulf.
Okay, my recommendations for each of the weapons right now, for Cerberus it would be Revolver, for Nevin it would be Reverb Shock, and for Beowulf it would be Rising Dragon. The reason for that is that the combat system definitely works the best if you have the full options of lock on forward or lock on back. Like, that's usually the best things to have the full set of. And with Cerberus, yeah, you do have back lock on back attack, which is the one that he makes him spin the attack, spin Cerberus around on his wrist. But Revolver, you don't have that yet, at least, or Revolver level 2, you don't have that yet, which probably is what makes Revolver more useful, all things considered. Nevin, you have a lock on left, you have a lock on right, you have a lock on back, but you don't have a lock on forward, which is what Reverb Shock is, which is essentially Nevin's version of Stinger. So that's why for Nevin I would recommend Reverb Shock over everything else. For Beowulf, you do have you do have straight and you do have beast uppercuts, so you do essentially have the lock on forward and you have the lock on back. However, your lock on back right now cannot rise into the air, which is what Rising Dragon is for. Rising Dragon is essentially beast uppercut that can then actually go into the air. So yeah, that's my general opinions on any of the moves that are yet to be unlocked.
Okay. Out of the 5 weapons, do any of them have any major advantage over the upcoming boss?
The upcoming boss, not necessarily through elementals, because I don't think the upcoming boss has an elemental weakness. That said, Beowulf is definitely the biggest damage dealer.
Okay. Yeah, because I haven't used Beowulf much yet, so I think I will, even though I feel like I keep ignoring Nevin, but I think I'm going to do Beowulf.
Alright.
Oh, it's not that one.
Yep. Yep. So, if you press triangle once, while lock on back, with lock on back and you press triangle once, that would be beast uppercut, which is just hitting someone into the air. If you press triangle yet again afterwards, that makes Dante rise in the air, which is the rising Rising Dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, there. So yeah, if you just press triangle once, that would just be the beast uppercut. Is by pressing triangle twice that makes you actually rise in the air. There we go. And also each of Beowulf's attacks, or at least most of Beowulf's attacks, you can hold down triangle in order to charge the damage. That said, you are going back right now.
I was hoping it was going to be quieter in here, but no.
Oh, because of the cogs and all that.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, this one's quieter.
Okay, well.
Well, I wasn't expecting to go through the door.
Anyway.
Hi, lady.
What's wrong? You tired? Then stand back. I'll take care of this.
No, you stand back.
I told you, you can't do it. Don't you get it? This is not a human's job.
You're the one who doesn't get it. It's not something you can reason with. It has nothing to do with me being a human and you being a demon. I'm driven by the inability to forgive him. My soul is screaming, demanding me to kill him. That's enough motivation to keep me going.
There's the word again, motivation.
Besides, this is my family matter. You should stay out of it.
Okay, lady. I get the picture now, but I can't just sit back and watch either. I'm pretty pissed at him too, you know. Now, get out of my way, or there'll be some consequences.
Fair enough. I wasn't planning on letting any demons live anyway. Not even one.
So yeah, with the red and blue thing, well, that's kind of the red and blue of her eyes, you know? As well as from her family.
That is an interesting. That is an interesting comparison.
Yeah.
Dante, Virgil, in each of her eyes.
Yeah. Oh, Starlight, gonna head off to bed. Have fun. All right. Yeah. Thank you, and don't forget to do sheath your sword as you leave.
Farewell, Starlight. Wish me luck against this lady.
Yes, indeed.
Hope that she doesn't blow too close.
Thank you. You look awesome as you disappear into the night.
Okay.
Yes. Good luck against Lady, she says.
Alright. Get ready.
I do like that she I do like that she blocks your attacks, your gun attacks with her own gunshots, which is similar to the cutscene of chapter 10.
Yeah. Shows she's got skills.
Yep.
Get out of my sight.
When she wants to. I like that she's panting.
So,
Like she's just.
with Lady, you just have Trickster, where you can teleport to an opponent.
Oh yeah.
That's actually very useful against Lady, because Lady, if nothing else, is very athletic and very evasive of you. So that makes most sense for your Tricksters to catch up to her.
Yes. She definitely doesn't like you getting close though.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing with Lady is that she does not have a lot of defense, because you are doing a lot of damage against her, but she doesn't give you a lot of chances to hit her. That's kind of the gist of what makes Lady a bit more... Yeah, that's the challenge against Lady. Not so much how much damage you're doing against her, so much as being able to hit her in the first place.
Yeah, that makes sense. She's only a human, but She can still do some pretty incredible things.
Exactly.
Pebbles.
There we go.
Punch the face.
Okay.
She doesn't have infinite ammo.
Aw.
I'll take care of him.
Should have gotten the guns from Nell Goldstein, who made Ebony and Ivory.
Why do you care so much?
This whole business started with my father sealing the entrance between the two worlds. And now, my brother's trying to break that spell and turn everything into Demonville. This is my family matter, too. Quite frankly, at first, I didn't give in. Because of you. I know what's important now. I know what I need to do.
Oh, hydrate for you both. Okay, yeah. Thank you for the hydrate.
Oh, thank you.
Wait.
Trust me, I'll make things right
Okay,
for
bye,
you.
she says.
That's what my soul is.
Farewell.
Do.
Use this.
How much is it gonna cost me?
You have no idea, Dante.
You can give me your name.
Dante.
Dante. Please. Free my father.
I will, lady.
Okay. Oh yeah, first of all, this new weapon.
Helena Ann. A gun with Lady's mother's name etched into the handle. It has various uses.
Yeah, so nice to hear what her name is. Okay, but I think in one of the previous streams I did kind of talk about this, but I think at this point this would be a good time to more properly talk about this. Yeah, so the title, Dante's Awakening. What is the actual awakening is in fact Dante actually having proper motivation again in this entire game, because throughout at the start, well, not at the start, mission 7, Dante's beef with Virgil, it was pretty much summed up in that one line: "Father, I don't have a father. I just don't like you. That's all." That's essentially the thing. Dante did not really have a proper motivation. All he was doing is he's just angry at Virgil, just in a general sense, and just wants to fight Virgil. He did not have any he did not have a need for justice or something in order to help the humans that are suffering because of demons and all that. He just wants to kill demons because, well, he just hates demons for killing his mother. That's all he did. It was just an anger thing. Virgil, by comparison, he's also working in that same kind of mindset, but he has a proper motivation. That's why during the fight with Virgil has that taunt where he says, "Where is your motivation?" And then here with Lady again, she also has a proper motivation. It is through Lady that Dante finally has a proper motivation to essentially fight for the light. So yeah, that's kind of the whole thing about Dante's Awakening. The awakening is him getting a proper motivation in life, which you will see in Devil May Cry 1. So yeah, granted, Devil May Cry 1 was not written with Devil May Cry 3 in mind, obviously, but if nothing else, in Devil May Cry 1 you do see Dante with a lot of motivation. I do like how they simply took that and then said, okay, what if Dante did not have that yet? What if this is the game that gave him that motivation? And I think that in terms of writing prequels, I like it. I like how that's something that at first you just see Dante doing all the party things and you just go, oh, he's just the funny party animal thing. But that's actually a way to show how he did not have any proper motivation. He's just partying because that's just his way of avoiding the demons in him, technically.
Right. Yeah, and he didn't really want to deal with any of that. And because of Virgil's antics, he's kind of been thrust back into it. And yeah now he had to confront these things, you know, with Lady involved.
Yeah.
It helped a lot too. He even pointed that out. So, yeah. He definitely has quite an awakening. It's really interesting.
Yeah, and that, I mean, I think there are enough people who simply who do appreciate the story of Devil May Cry. I just think that because of all the, well, the party antics, as I was saying, because of all the party antics, people don't take the story as seriously as they should, I believe. I think Devil May Cry definitely has more story to it if you just look past all the party animal antics, you know?
Yeah. It reminds me of Gurren Lagann, because Gurren Lagann gets kind of that similar thing where some people will see how deep it is, and some people kind of just figure, oh, well, you know, it's just that goofy mecha anime.
Exactly.
But when you look into it deeper, it's like, oh, no, this is one of the most epic things of all time. And, yeah, with Devil May Cry, it's like, yeah, you have this goofball Dante who's doing all these wacky things, but there's a lot more depth to it.
Exactly.
If you know, if you give it credit.
Yeah.
Now's not the time to play the role of a maiden saving hero.
I mean, you could, Dante.
Gotta move it or lose it. Gotta move it or lose it.
All right. Dante is trying out a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog quotes, isn't he?
Yes. Well, he just gained Chaos Control.
That's true.
He's really bad at it, but he got it.
Yep.
Well, unfortunately, we can't go back to test out Calian yet.
Yeah, I think. So in terms of weapons, you still have Ebony and Ivory and Spiral right now? Yeah. Okay. Huh. You really would think they would at least give you a statue of Space and Time in here just so you can switch out and test out.
Yeah, I guess they thought it was too soon to put another one in.
Well, granted, you are about to end the mission, in which case you can then switch your weapons.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like right when you interact with that door, if I remember correctly. Nope.
Okay.
Well. Speaking of Sonic, here's some Sonic Jump again.
Yep.
Nice.
Either had something. I guess that's it. There's no other secret thing.
I think that's it.
Okay, and through the door we go.
All right.
We get this time.
Oh, nice. S on the orbs.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? I should still work on that save ghost redeem.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, I most of my time lately I've been just working on the new emotes and all that, so still have to actually work on the
Which is important too.
Yeah. But yeah, I should work on the actual new redeems as well. Might as well just spam all of them right now.
Very nice. Look at all these emotes you can get if you subscribe with Humane Entertainment.
Indeed, indeed. So yeah, for those who have played Devil May Cry 1, it is kind of interesting how the Force Edge doesn't seem to change right now. Besides the purple blade.
Yeah.
Like, I figure it's just a case of Arkham is not worthy, I guess.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, I think the number is about to appear. There we go.
There it is. 17.
Yeah. So that one's a little bit more clear compared to the gunshots thing.
Yes. Mission 17. Inner demons confront your shadow.
Speaking of Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright. Yeah, Kalina Ann.
Kalina Ann.
Yeah.
Okay. Farewell, Spiral.
Oh, alright. What is interesting though is that even though Spiral doesn't return, he doesn't return in future Devil May Cry games, Kalina Ann will return, but the animation that Dante used for Kalina Ann is actually that of Spiral, not of Kalina Ann.
Interesting.
Yeah, so if you test out Kalina Ann soon, you will notice that Dante has a different animation for Kalina Ann than he does for Spiral, but it's actually the animation for Spiral that Dante will use when he gets Kalina Ann again in a future Devil May Cry game.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. Now you can get Reverb Shock level 2, which just adds more distance to it.
Yes. Don't worry, Nevin, we can finally use you here.
I guess we'll just use both female weapons, I guess. Kalina Ann and Nevin.
Yes. Wouldn't that be interesting if Lady's mom actually got turned into a gun?
That would
Like,
be
she
interesting.
didn't die, she just got turned into the gun.
That's a twist right there.
Yeah.
Except she's not a devil arm so much as a human arm? What? Okay, but yeah, so with Nevin right now, with Reverb Shock, that's lock on forward and triangle, which is essentially the stinger for Nevin. So what's useful about that? What's useful about that is that if you first charge up, the amount of bats around first, and then immediately follow it up with Reverb Shock, well, then you essentially will dash with a lot of bats around you.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. So that's kind of the trick to doing a lot of damage with Nevin. Just kind of charge up the amount of bats and then immediately follow it up with Reverb Shock, so that you essentially dash into an enemy while those bats are around you.
I just like the idea that out in the lone nights, atop a giant tower, someone is shredding hard.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that the bats actually do have a little bit of a limit of how far they are actually flying. Otherwise, would have been nice to see those bats just fly into space, you know?
Yes. That'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
As for this...
Yeah. Yeah, so, funnily enough, Kalina Ann also has a limit to how far it goes. Like, compared to Spiral, Kalina Ann only...
Oh.
Yeah, so it's more... Weirdly enough, it's more so a close range gun. So, yeah, it is going to be pretty useful against the boss of Mission 19. So keep that in mind, I guess. And there's
Okay.
and in a way, it is fitting that it is useful against the boss of Mission 19. But we'll get there when we get there. But the point is that the Kalina Ann is more so the weapon you use if you are being crowded, and then you just fire it and just try to hit as many of the enemies around you with a single shot. When you compare this to the missile launcher of Devil May Cry 2, yeah, this has a lot less range, but it's faster because it essentially shoots instantly compared to most other bazookas you would think in other games.
Yeah.
So yeah, Spiral is
Seems like it.
yeah, Spiral is still definitely the one that you would want to use for range.
Yeah. But, you know, it's hard to deny the fun of having a rocket launcher.
Yeah, fair. Oh yeah, back where you would find the secret mission for the staying in the air thing. That's there's a new collectible there now. No, that would be the one if you move back a little bit. As in from the entrance where you came from.
Oh, and next to over here.
Yeah. Previously you jumped up there in order to reach a secret mission. Now there's a collectible there now.
Okay.
Well, collectible
Stars.
item, yeah.
Well, they're basically collectibles at this point.
I think you can just wall run off. Yeah, no, yeah. Okay. I think that should be all the red orbs up there.
Yeah, it looks like it. We got a door and we got a...
Hole.
whatever that is.
All right then.
Trial of the Warrior.
Yeah. So, I guess the trial is kind of broken right now. So everyone is just immediately in the Devil Trigger state.
Oh!
So, yeah, you can still use those wheels to deactivate their things.
Okay.
I guess whoever made these trials did not expect Temmin and Gru to kind of break and yeah, have this happen. Yeah, so if you get the other side, then you will deactivate the Devil Triggers.
Okay, okay.
It's just a repeat of the whole trial thing that was done to get Artemis. Oh boy, it's double triggered now.
Oh, the other one went off. Okay.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, so, yeah, if the Hell Vanguard is double triggered, it will do 3 of those dash attacks after one another.
Okay.
So that's why it's a good idea to just get rid of the double trigger as soon as possible. Okay. Nice. Okay, but yeah, as far as I can tell, this is just an extra fight. It gives you a golden orb at least.
Yeah, that's something at least.
Yeah.
I don't think I've used any of those though, so.
Yeah. Well, at least gives you enough options to use it whenever you need to.
Right.
But honestly, the continuous system is, yeah, the continuous system is still pretty simple anyway, so it's not like it matters that much.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, good luck platforming up here. Because the controls of Devil May Cry definitely lends itself to platforming.
You know, if the teleport had a much higher range and there was an enemy up there, you just
Honestly, yeah.
teleport up.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, okay, yeah, there's a crystal there, though. And also, oh, for Beowulf. Oh. I guess I forgot that that was a Beowulf thing there. Okay.
Okay, well, let's do this first.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it with something I can do it with.
Yeah. At least you're properly using the million stat multiple times now.
A little bit, yeah. Alright. Is there a statue nearby or no?
I don't
we didn't
think
see
so.
one there, right?
No, I don't know. So yeah. You're just gonna have to work with what you got. At least your rebellion has air hike, so you can just double jump in order to reorient yourself.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, so I know the first one is easier than the second one, especially because if you fail the second one, second door, you will just fall all the way back down. That said, I wonder if the first door is just what you need in order to progress with the story, and that I think the second door is just extra at this point.
The second door might be extra? Okay. Well, we can try that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, wow, nice landing. Alright. Whoa,
Yeah.
Camera. Alright. Alright, well.
Woo!
Okay.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah, that thing goes about, honestly. Alright.
That's a good. Oh, hey.
Oh, no, okay, so this is actually where you're supposed to be going, because the electric portal that just appeared, that would be the last fight against Jester, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Alright, well, Nevin, you got kicked to the curb again. Sorry.
No. Poor Nevin.
God Cube Chamber.
Yeah. Alright then. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, keep trying. I'll give you tips if you actually get stuck.
Yeah, I just realized I should have grabbed a Swordmaster for this too. But, oh well.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're stagnating a bit. Okay, so, do remember that essentially Beowulf's million stab is the one that happens if you pause after the second punch.
After the second, okay.
Yeah, and then you try to mash triangle after that.
Okay, there we go. I thought I was trying to. I was like, I remember there was one.
Yeah. right. All right. Nice, all right. Don't forget, you also have the forward triangle. Alright.
Okay. Let me try to get the Swordmaster one.
Yeah.
That will make it a little bit easier.
Yeah. At the very least, you are doing the right thing in doing the uppercut, and then after the uppercut, doing the aerial attack, the killer bee, the diagonal kick thing. So that is good. That is essentially a good way to keep the momentum up. If you have Swordmaster, I do recommend to try to mix in some circle attacks. You might as well just switch to Rebellion in order to get the air hike again.
Oh, I forgot I was in Rebellion. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I do recommend that if you have Swordmaster to mix in some circle attacks, especially if you are in the air. Especially if you are in the air during the uppercut thing. That might help in terms of varying the amount of moves you're doing. Oh. And I think I already mentioned this with Cerberus, but I feel like it might help a bit better with Beowulf. In terms of when to do pause attacks, I do recommend trying to memorize the grunts that Dante does. Like, for example, if you do a Beowulf right now, just do some attacks with change to things first. Change to the Swordmaster thing first. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So just do the triangle combo right now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So just remember the grunts. Like the first one is ha, and then the second one is huh. So the huh, that is when you do the pause thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you can try to remember which punch Dante does, but if you have trouble remembering that, you could instead try to remember his grunts instead. That is essentially how I ended up learning where the pauses should be. Same case with Rebellion. If you just switch to Rebellion right now, and then just do the... Yeah, so with Rebellion, granted, that's just the pause after the first slash, so that you just kind of want to learn what are the grunts that Dante does, and just try to replicate the grunts in your mind, I guess. That's kind of how I learn all these combos.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it.
Sweet dreams.
Okay. Is this one again? Oh, this is the energy shot.
Yeah, and if you do it while in the air, yeah, that's the hammer. So my recommendation would be to not do the killer bee. Yeah, okay. If you're in the air, I would recommend doing circle first and then triangle, because if you because if you do triangle, you will land back in the on the ground, so you will no longer be able to do the circle attack. So yeah, my recommendation is if you are in the air because of the uppercut, to first do the circle attack and then the triangle attack. Yeah, you end up in the air by pressing triangle twice. Pressing triangle twice while doing the uppercut. There we go.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah, so that's my recommendation. That right now you do happen to do the uppercut into the air and then triangle, and thus you do the killer bee. That's good. But in order to maximize the amount of moves you can do, my recommendation would be to get in the air with the uppercut, then do circle attack, and then do triangle, because otherwise you will never actually use the circle attack in the air.
Right. Guess I just do that.
How about you practice doing circle in the air and then immediately following it up with triangle? There, yeah. There. So yeah, that gives you 2 attacks while in the air, which would help a little bit in terms of raising that style meter.
Yes.
So now the trick is going to be pressing circle when you are in the air after the uppercut. There we go, yeah.
Alright, well.
Alright, good luck. And also, do not forget that you do still have the million punch, million stab thing, which is first 2 punches and then pause and then mash.
Right.
Okay, turns out that thing is not high enough for your hammer attack to actually hit it. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll make it work.
Alright. Oh.
Oh, I was lock on. Dang.
Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so, let's see if we can get a good sequence in here in a way that makes it easy for you to remember. Okay, so without actually focusing on the style right now, how about you try to first do the normal triangle combo right now? Just do that right now.
Okay.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay, so yeah. Try to remember that one ends with Dante doing kind of a jumping kick. Just try to remember that right now. There. Okay. So, how about you try to remember that after doing the jumping kick, you will now set your mind to doing the million punch afterwards.
Okay.
All right. So again, remember that you did the jumping kick, and then afterwards you did the million punch. After the million punch, how about you try to think of, okay, so Dante punched downwards at the end. How about he punches upwards afterwards? So you're gonna try to do the uppercut afterwards.
Okay.
Sweet dream.
Okay. Okay, well, since apparently the uppercut brings you a little bit too high in order for the hammer to hit, I guess we will kind of have to abandon the hammer in this case. In which case, well, you are already pressing triangle in order to get Dante in the air with the uppercut. Just press triangle again in order to do the killer bee.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So now you have it in your mind. Okay. So you're doing the uppercut, and because the uppercut you are in the air, and then in the air you do the killer bee. Try to remember now, whenever Dante lands after the killer bee, you try to do the straight attack, as in forward and triangle. Almost as if he goes from landing to doing an immediate punch afterwards. Just try to do that.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so with all that, okay, yeah, I think at this point, try to reset everything. So that means that after the straight punch, you will start the cycle all over again. That means the normal triangle combo yet again in order to end with the jumping kick, and then yet again the million punch, and then the uppercut and killer bee, and then straight, and then just repeat that cycle over and over again. In theory, this should give the style meter enough time to rest, I guess, in between for each attack, to the point that as long as you keep that cycle up, you should eventually get SSS.
Okay.
Sweet dream.
All right.
Sweet dreams.
Okay. We're gonna have to. Okay. So, here's the thing. A beast uppercut counts as a different move from rising dragon. So, this might be a little bit more difficult, but I would recommend after the kick, instead of immediately going to the million punch, to do first kick and then just beast uppercut. And with that, I do mean just a single punch.
Okay, so like.
Oh no! That's the straight. Beast uppercut is the backwards.
So it's.
Yeah. So not the double triangle, just a single triangle. That counts as a different move than the one with the double triangle in order to get you in the air. So yeah. So with that in mind, okay. So we're gonna switch things up a little bit. Everything is gonna be the same except for what comes after the jumping kick. You do the jumping kick, then do the uppercut, then you do the million punch.
Okay.
And then start the cycle from there over again.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
Okay. Oh.
Just venting the frustration with Kalina Ann there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a shame because you actually did have the rhythm down. It's just that actually adding that singular uppercut now is going to be a little bit. All right. Because funnily enough, I feel like the energy attack does not actually raise the style meter at all. Weirdly enough.
Just out of curiosity. No.
Yeah, so that's weird. So that kind of makes Swordmaster useless against this combat educator for some reason. That's weird. Okay, okay, but you did kind of have the combo down in order to create a cycle. It's just that properly adding the... Okay, wait. So if you do a jump, just a regular jump and doing the hammer, does that... Okay, so that does... Okay, so the problem is just that the Rising Dragon just sends you a bit too high. Okay. Okay, what if after you do the straight punch, you then jump and do the hammer?
Oh, okay, so like if I do that, then... Problem is I have to really...
Yeah, you have to kind of time it so that I feel like your focus will be a bit... Yeah. I don't think it's... I don't think that will work well for your focus if you that gets messed up or something. So yeah, right now the best thing is in fact to kind of get... Okay. How about you keep everything the same of the initial combo, but instead, but yeah, after the straight you do the beast uppercut.
Is not that one. It's this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, basically you first do the forward and then you do the backwards. There, okay, and then from there, yeah.
Losing the rhythm of it.
You were almost there. You were almost there. It's just once you lost the rhythm, it kind of got messed up a bit.
Yeah. Try one more time.
All right.
I can't.
Oh well. At the very least, you were able to kind of practice the general gist of the differences between Beowulf's attacks and all that.
Yeah.
In fact,
I think that might...
you know what? How about you? Not necessarily against the combat educator, but I do recommend to just switch over to Rebellion and trying to do the same things.
Okay, so like... Can I do that in this room with that? Or something?
Oh, okay, well.
Okay, well...
Oh.
Well, I guess I'll try it on them.
Yeah. Of course, you kind of have to be in range, of course. Oh, right, you have Swordmaster. I guess what I'm kind of trying to teach you is that proper flow state of just constantly switching around from one move to the other, because that will eventually help you, get the proper muscle memory to move from one attack, in order to do proper combos. So yeah, right now, if you just, the first you do the triple slash. Now remember, what do you have to do to get the second combo?
It's this, pause, and then that.
Okay, so how about you try alternating between those two? Mm-hmm. There. What you're gonna do, what you're doing is kind of building up that muscle memory where you don't even have to think about how to do the second combo. Instead, you just have to think, okay, I want to do the second combo now, and you're just gonna do it instead of having to think, okay, I have to pause after the second slash. Just make it more natural, I guess. This is essentially the same way as how, when you look at dojos, you keep seeing this, like rows of students constantly doing the same punches over and over. The reason why they're doing that is to make it so that they don't have to think about how to punch anymore. They just do the punches. So that's kind of what I'm trying to teach you here, not only with Rebellion, but also with Beowulf, because with Beowulf, you kind of had a rhythm going on there, to the point where you don't actually even think about whether how to do the million punch. You just do it, because that's just what happens after you do the kick, you know? So yeah, that's just something that you just kind of have to practice, and that's kind of the core of action games, really. So yeah.
It's just about, you have to practice it to really understand it well enough to be able to replicate it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, for me, it's like I was able to do the Beowulf thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was able to keep the whole combo line going, but after a while, it's just, you know, I'll make one mistake, and then it's like, okay, then it throws me off the whole line.
Yeah.
So,
which is also
it's
kind
one of those things that.
Yeah, but that's also kind of part of it, being able to just roll with the punches, essentially, after a mistake. Because, for example, if you try to do the million punches right now.
Punches, okay, so.
Okay, how about you try not mashing it too much? Just kind of do the multi-kick thing, but then don't mash. Just press triangle regularly.
Okay.
There. Okay, so that did not end up in a million punch. Instead, it ended up being that kick instead. You might accidentally do this instead of the million punch because you did not mash correctly. Of course, that can create a panic. That can create that idea of, oh crap, that's not the attack I'm meant to do. Well, still, in that sequence of those attacks, we simply said, okay, so after you do that combo, you do the Rising Dragon. The thing is, you kind of have to roll with punches in that case. So you did the kick thing instead. Okay, well, still continue with the Rising Punch. Just continue with the sequence, even if things do not work as well as you initially thought. As long as you try to bring things back to the sequence, eventually everything will sync up again. That's kind of and that's more of a mind thing. And all of that, and that's just yet again also something to practice. But yeah, that's just the thing of what I was kind of trying to teach with the sequence, I guess.
Yeah, and you know, you had the right idea with teaching it. It's just that this is one of those things that would probably take like hours to figure out.
Exactly.
It's like, well, I probably shouldn't stay here for hours.
Exactly, but I just want to kind of give this advice, and hopefully the more you keep doing this and the further you get with Devil May Cry games, eventually this would hopefully kind of become second nature. Maybe not to the point where you will do combo videos or something, but at the very least that it becomes more natural for you to remember all of these moves to the point, and you don't no longer have to think about, oh, it should be backwards, right? Oh, no, it should be forward, right? You just do it, you know?
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
There are still many Devil May Cry games in the future.
Exactly. So there's enough time for you to keep practicing.
Yes. So, is it this way or upstairs?
Upstairs is where you're actually supposed to go.
Okay, so then this way is the Azure Garden. It's not much of a garden.
Well, no, I guess that got broken, I guess, in the meantime. I think there's nothing here because you already grabbed it here in an earlier one.
Darn, okay.
At the very least, there's this thing here.
Oh, nice. I guess that's it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Maybe in a different playthrough where you actually were able to upgrade Swordmaster instead of Trickster, you would have some moves, additional moves for Beowulf in order to help you a bit better with that combat educator, because I know there is a certain move from Beowulf with Swordmaster that probably would help a lot, but unfortunately I think you need to be either level 3 or level 2 of Swordmaster in order to actually have that.
Ooh, okay.
Because unfortunately Zodiac and Hammer doesn't seem to be working so well in terms of positioning.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like you can get the what do you call it? The height right for the hammer to hit, but
Yeah.
you'd have to consciously think about it, which you know, you're taking away
The flow.
did it? Yeah. Wait,
Oh, okay. Oh, what? Nice.
okay.
There we go.
Ooh. Tri-sealed antechamber.
Yeah, so this would be the final fight against Jester.
Okay.
The first fight against Jester is the only one that you have to do. The second and third ones are optional.
Okay. Oh, I don't have tricks to. Aw,
Ah.
I can't teleport. Darn. I was gonna do what you do.
No. He talks about the swollen head, but there's no swollen head yet.
I do like rolling up with Callie-Ann here.
Yeah.
Lena Ann.
There he goes, calling himself Joker again.
Yep. Joker here.
I wonder if Arkham is just kinda getting his names mixed up. Well, there's the swollen head.
This is the ends.
Kinda.
Well, you know, because we talked about Sonic Frontiers here.
Uh-huh.
You know, there is a boss in Sonic Frontiers called the Ends.
My name is Jester.
And the Ends apparently changes its look depending on who's fighting it.
That's true. For all we know, this is what Dante sees.
Yeah. It's something for you Sonic Frontiers modders to consider.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure this model should be ripped at this point. So, yeah, it is easy to just grab this model if they want to.
Yeah.
Don't forget you can also, yeah, charge the Devil Trigger explosion and all that. I just like the hand scan. Turns out that that's the power of a walk, I guess.
Yep.
All right. Well, you're on top of a swollen head.
Yeah.
There we go.
I got the win with clean air.
Yep, nice. Fitting.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Jester. Hey, oh, nice. All right. Okay, in that case, let's see what additional attack we got for Beowulf.
Sword pierce, and crystal. Hold on R1 and press O while holding forward on the left analog stick.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. First of all, get those red orbs. Okay. Let's see. I think you have to press. Was this one of the directional pads? One of the directional buttons. I think that should give you something.
Oh.
Okay, so I don't know which direction you just pushed. Oh, okay. Style. Click style or choose style, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Switch to Swordmaster.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that would be prop shredder. Yeah, keep going down until you reach Beowulf. Okay, that would be Cerberus. Yeah. Okay. Slash crazy roll. Okay, so Zodiac. Okay, Zodiac and the hammer. That we already got. Well, what do we got in addition?
Okay.
Yeah, that we already got. I think we got one additional attack after hammer.
Okay, that would be
Volcano. Okay, so that's at least something. This is not the attack that I had in mind, but it's at least one additional attack that probably will do a better job hitting the thing. Still, I don't know if this could really help that much. It's a different one. Like this one is holding lock on forward and circle. The other one that I have in mind is in fact a lock on backwards and circle, which is another uppercut, but it's a different uppercut, which also might be a little bit slow, but it will do a lot of damage as well as give you a lot of style points if you actually hit with it. And that's the thing, the combat educator doesn't dodge, so you essentially have all the time in order to do that attack. But I guess that's a level 3 Swordmaster move rather than a level 2, so yeah.
Okay. So that move.
Yeah.
Well, one more time then.
All right. Yeah, that's the benefit. You can also do this in the air.
Okay. Let's try doing it this way. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Okay.
I'm sorry, can you try it again and see if there are any style points from it in the first place? No, it doesn't.
Doesn't seem like it.
That's very weird that all these Swordmaster moves of Beowulf don't do anything.
I think it's this statue specifically.
Yeah, that's odd.
Because I feel like I did see it happen when I did it on Joker or Jester.
Yeah.
Arkham.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. This is an odd quirk of this combat educator in particular.
Yeah. They must not want you to do that for some reason, but I don't know why.
No, that did not do
Just doesn't
anything.
work.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's
Okay.
unfortunate. Oh, well.
Yeah.
At least we tried.
Yeah.
It's funny, I really thought that the Nevin one would have been the one that you would have the most trouble with, but you actually got that one pretty quickly, all things considered.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nope, nope, nope.
No.
Went the wrong way.
Yeah.
Let's try this way.
Mm-hmm. You know, if you think this is bad, there is actually a secret mission that is essentially this entire thing, but on steroids. So.
Oh boy. Well, we'll see if we get there.
Oh boy.
It's something, but I don't think it's gonna help me much.
Mm.
It's a lot to not like in this room.
Yeah. Yeah, say what you want about the about a certain mechanic in Devil May Cry 4 with a certain character's new ability. At least that one's a lot more solid compared to the platforming of this game.
Ah.
Ooh, boy, yeah. There you go.
Okay. You know, I had a bad feeling when I did the first try that it was gonna be a lot more difficult every other try.
Yeah, it's always that fluke kind of thing.
Yep.
All right. Ooh, okay. Well, you might as well just wait for that one. I think that one. Okay. Ooh, dang. Oh. Yeah, I think
By
the
the time you
block.
said it was like, oh, I'm already in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the block that kind of rotates, that might still be the best way to get up there, if only because it actually brings you high enough for you to just double jump your way to the platform.
Yeah. I think you're right. Okay.
Oh, dang.
Alright, well, wait. You know, there's a lot of people out there that complain about block puzzles. Let me introduce you to block platforming.
Yep. Wow. I mean, the real problem is just that Devil May Cry as the game engine that Devil May Cry uses, it's more so for the combat rather than the platforming. It's just not what it's made for, because I feel like if you were to play, I don't know, Mario from Mario 64, this would not be that terrible. Ooh, oh, ooh, ah, dang, ah.
I forgot I don't have a sword master.
You could go. Oh wait, you could go into this door and then use the statue to switch to Trickster.
Okay, there we go. That'll help. Okay.
At least we were able to level up Swordmaster once.
Yeah.
You know what's hilarious is that I praised the previous mission for having the red and blue thing be a good way to represent the boss of this of that previous mission. This one has nothing to do with the upcoming boss, really.
Interesting.
Like, really, I know what the boss is going to be, and I'm trying to figure out how is this mission meant to kind of represent that boss. And genuinely, I do not know. I think it's I think this is just something that they just did not really think much about, really.
You're just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just do that in video games. You're just like, whatever.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's fun. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think guns do anything against dual hunts.
Immune to rockets. Damaged. Fine.
So I guess it's just... Yeah, I guess it's just the child eternally now.
Couldn't have this trial break, huh?
I mean, if anything, this trial is even worse now, because now it's multiple spikes through one another.
Yeah.
Well, at least you can just kind of dash through it with the right time, with the right timing.
I was hoping I could teleport through it, but it doesn't go by fast enough.
Yeah. I mean, you can jump and sky dash your way through.
Yeah. Okay. Jumpy pad. Pitch black void.
It's not that pitch black.
It's not that pitch black. It's not that void. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah.
This is false advertising.
Yeah. You can still do a wall run after the wall jump, so might help.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. These are essentially, I think they're called the Abyss. They are essentially the strongest normal enemies, or at least the strongest, the strongest of the sin enemies, I guess, even though Abyss is not a sin, but it's essentially the strongest versions of the first enemies that you fight. Yeah, so what makes them kind of dangerous is that anytime you do strong enough attacks, yeah, they'll do that. They'll be launched back, but you at that point you should not let your guard down, because they will immediately counter by getting back up and then immediately doing a dash attack. So, but if you know that's what they're going to do, that might help you in immediately just jumping over that attack, knowing it's going to happen.
Okay. Moonlight Mile. Wow, we're back here already.
Yeah. I guess the most symbolism I can think of for the upcoming boss is that this is essentially the place where you fight Virgil for the first time. So I guess there's that.
Yeah. Let's just think. The rebellion is done.
Okay, Okay, for this next boss, I do recommend Beowulf, actually. But in terms of Beowulf, you do essentially have all the necessary moves anyway. So...
Yeah. I'll just give it to, I can't give it to that one.
Okay. Okay, so the thing with Bat Rift level 2 is that Bat Rift on its own already is a single uppercut. In this case, level 2 allows you to hold triangle afterwards for Dante to do an additional summoning of bats afterwards.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so hold down triangle instead of just pressing it.
Ah, okay, cool.
But yeah, unfortunately for Nevin, yet again, this next boss actually is... It's better to use Beowulf because Beowulf has elemental power over it.
Interesting. Oh, then I guess we'll see what happens.
Yep. That wasn't there before.
Oh well.
Yeah, so I guess taking it a little bit more literally, that Virgil is kind of like the mirror of Dante. Well, this is the shadow of Dante.
I know why you're here. You're here to ask me some questions. Well, too bad. I've already answered them myself. I don't need you anymore.
This yet again sounds like just wacky Dante quotes, but this is essentially him acknowledging that he has found his motivation now, compared to just doing it for fun and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Doppelganger here is invincible until you flashback him, essentially. So the things around you, if you hit them enough, they will open up and give light. If you do that, if you do that while the Doppelganger is in the area, that will blind the Doppelganger, and you can damage the Doppelganger. Well, you might as well just continue, since, yeah. Like, continuing, you will still have full health and all that, so, yeah. So, the thing is, you can try to flashbang him, as in try to activate the thing right when he's in there. What you can also do is try to quickly activate every single one of them, in which case the entire room will be lighted, and he will have no way to actually avoid the light.
So, if you activate all of them at once...
Yeah. Or as much as at once as you can, I guess.
Okay, yeah, because I was going to say, you still have to open them one at a time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they stay open long enough that, in theory, you can activate all of them at the same time.
Okay. Oh, so this one's already open.
Yeah. Oh, well, that surprised him. Yeah, so using Beowulf against him while he is stunned like that will do additional damage because Beowulf has elemental strength over it.
Ah, okay.
There, you see the additional white flashes that appear as a result of hitting him. Nice.
Almost.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. There you go. Goes to show how much time you have in damaging him if you actually light up everything. Okay, from here on out, he's gonna try to do these attacks in order to turn them back off. Yeah, instead.
He's gonna try,
Yeah.
but didn't go too well for him.
Yep.
Thought I lost my shadow for a sec.
And just like Quicksilver, this style is something that Dante just doesn't use anymore after this for some reason.
Huh, okay. Special power used by the doppelganger enemy. The style gives you more freedom in battle to try out different tactics and combos.
It's interesting to describe that. You just essentially have a secondary Dante that fights alongside you. He just does whatever moves you do. However, the interesting thing about Doppelganger is that Doppelganger does not change his weapon when you change your weapons. So, if you happen to know what moves one weapon has in common with the other weapon, you can essentially kind of synchronize two different weapon attacks. For example, both Beowulf and Rebellion have a lock-on forward triangle attack. They will do slightly different things, like one is a stinger and one is a straight. Still, it is a little difference that allows combo players to kind of vary things up that way.
Interesting. Well, I wonder if the reason Dante never uses Doppelganger again is because he already doesn't like it. Look at his face.
That's true. That's very true.
He's just like, I don't like this guy.
Yeah.
I don't like Dante. But you're Dante. Alright,
It is
well,
funny that
like
the light's still on.
Yeah.
Oh, now it goes instantly.
Yeah, why didn't you do that before?
Yeah.
They all just close?
Huh. They do actually close quicker now, funnily enough.
Make that in time.
I guess they open quicker, but they also close quicker.
Yeah. Now, whatever. It's interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, Doppelganger, just like Quicksilver, you do not level up Doppelganger. It's just something that, I guess, if anything, you upgrade Doppelganger by getting more purple orbs. Because doppelganger uses the devil trigger runes in order to keep being activated.
Okay. Whoops, wrong one. Doppelganger.
Yeah.
Huh. Initiate a dimensional light wave causing a second shadow version of yourself to appear. Okay. Well, just to see what it's like.
Yep. Funnily enough, Dante actually does change into his devil trigger form whenever you do this.
Okay.
Of course, you did
said
not.
it does.
Hmm?
You said you do need devil trigger in order to use it.
Yeah, so your devil trigger just ran out. So yeah.
Okay. Whew. That took us an hour. Wow. I guess because we wasted time on that statue.
Yeah, that combat educator was being very troublesome. You do get a lot of stylish points though, so
Yeah. I don't understand how that works, but great.
I think it's
You get more
because
stylish points.
I think it's because at the very least with the combat educator, you kept reaching S at least. So that at least is something that it registers as, oh, okay, you got the S rank this time. Like you did not get SSS rank, but you did get S rank, and thus, yeah, if you just do that often enough, eventually the mission clear will just say, okay, you have this many S ranks. All right, go ahead. Here's your 3,817 points.
Well, because it's interesting, because, stylish, I got S, but damage, D. It's just weird how that balances. I don't understand how that comes about, but
To be
I guess
fair,
because of the concept.
actually I think damage in this case is not the damage you do so much as damage you've taken.
Oh. Yeah, that makes more sense then.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us proceed.
All right then.
Well then, let's wrap up this crazy party, shall we? Gotta clean up the mess Father left behind.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that was another blink and you'll miss it mission thing. Yeah, the newspaper that flew by, that had the number on it.
Dang, I wasn't looking at the newspapers.
Yeah.
Mission 18, Invading Hell. Break
Anyway.
the seal and battle its defense.
Yes, speaking of Mega Man, here's another Mega Man trope that we're going to end up with.
I know this one pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's interesting. First off, Dante's like, alright, I gotta clean up my dad's mess. And I'm just thinking that Sparta would be like, it wasn't my fault.
I mean, when you really think about it, it is Virgil doing this, and Virgil is born because of Sparta. So technically, it is Sparta's fault.
Okay,
If you want to be
All right,
very
fair
pedantic about it.
And then secondly, so we're going into hell, but we rose upward, which is usually not the way that it's portrayed in media.
That's true.
Usually it's portrayed as going down.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you just see hell as a state of being, it's just more so the case of there are just multiple kinds of portals in order to reach hell, and it's not so much the height so much as where the portal itself is, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, actually, if you move back, actually, like where you started in this mission, because I think there was a secret thing if you jump to the left. Oh no, not there. Okay, well, you can just go back in there,
Oh, you can leave hell at any time.
I guess. Anyway, just here to the left. Yeah, I think if you just jump over it. Okay, maybe one of the other holes. Just any of these holes, one of them will allow you to jump past, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
I guess I remember incorrectly. Otherwise, maybe it's on the other side.
Now let's try the right.
Okay, either that or it's actually a little bit later in this mission then. Granted, the camera is moving. No, okay, I think it's a bit later in the mission then.
Okay. What was that? Nah, it's just... Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. I guess these rocks decided to reset themselves when Dante left.
Yeah.
So we've been playing with a lot of chess pieces lately.
It's true. And now we get to actually play chess.
Yep.
Except they cheat.
Yeah. I don't think you're supposed to move that many pawns at the same time. Okay, the thing is here, if the pawns actually do reach the other side, they will actually transform.
Oh, okay. So that's like in real chess. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. If they are dark, they are invincible. So it's only if they are light when you can actually damage them.
Okay. Ah, someone...
Oh yeah, you do also still have Doppelganger equipped right now.
Oh, that's right. But I have to do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
doubles the damage that way.
Alright, so Doppelganger is interesting, but it definitely goes away too quickly.
Yeah,
Making it rely on the Devil Trigger makes it, like... It's a brief, instance of it.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, I guess that's kind of the fun part if you actually unlock Super Dante, in which case you can just always have Doppelganger.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, at least that got rid of the Queen.
Yes. Now I'm curious, what happens if you go after the king?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh my gosh, you did that chess move.
yeah, the castling. Even though usually castling would be a once in a game kind of thing, but somehow the king can just constantly castle in every single part of the board.
He really likes to cheat.
Yep.
I can castle whenever I want, wherever I want, however I want.
Yep.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
And of course, beating the king immediately destroyed all the other pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm. All right,
Get a Dante or Devil May Cry themed chess set.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I just misremembered from a different Devil May Cry game then, because yeah, I guess the moving to the left thing was maybe Devil May Cry 1 instead.
Okay.
I wonder how have you watched any Kamen Rider or something?
Clips of it, but I've never seen it in full.
Okay, well, pretty much well, what trademark move? The trademark move of Kamen Rider is essentially the diagonal kick that Dante does with Killer Bee. If he jumps in the air and does the diagonal kick, that is pretty much the Kamen Rider. Yeah. So that's pretty much the Kamen Rider signature attack, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Kamen Rider's been around for a long time, so it could be an inspiration.
Yeah. I think Trickster would have been pretty useful here, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the idea of Doppelganger, but I think that it's a little too limited to be really useful.
Yeah. Of course, they're not helping by being in the supposed walls, I guess.
Yes.
Alright, that's one.
Now, I don't remember for sure, but there's at a certain point kind of like a two-player mode
Yes,
that you
indeed.
could potentially do.
Yes.
Does that work for Doppelganger as well?
Yes, if you have a second controller and you oh, I think it's left here, yeah, in fact.
Left here, okay.
Yeah, so over the foot, I guess. Keep going up a little bit. Maybe jump. Maybe
Oh,
up. There we go. Yeah, but yeah, if you press start with the second player controller while Doppelganger is on, the second player can play as Doppelganger. And
Okay.
a similar thing will also happen in the next mission, in fact.
Yes. Yeah, that one I knew about, and Doppelganger I had a feeling, but I didn't know for sure.
Yeah. Oh boy,
Secret
yeah,
Mission
this
12.
is the one I was talking about.
Final Ascension. Obtain the Blue Orb Fragment.
Alright. You know what? I might as well just take a little break right now. How about you keep trying this while I be right back, I guess.
Yep, go ahead. Well, in the meantime, folks, we get to figure out platforming. And not just any platforming. Grandest platforming of all time. For some reason, this platforming kind of reminds me of... I want to say Sonic Adventure 2, but I think Humane brought up... Oh man, brought up Mario Galaxy before, which does have similarities too. Unfortunately, this is not as smooth as either one. There have been detractors over the years for Sonic Adventure 2's platforming, especially in certain levels that make use of gravity mechanics like this, but I don't think it's as bad. Definitely not as bad as this. Plus you get better camera
All right,
control, which
and
is
I'm
kinda
back.
Crazy to think about. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we made zero progress while you were gone.
Alright. Yeah, so that's why I said this is essentially that whole platforming thing, but on steroids. So, yeah. Honestly, all I can say is just good luck. I can't really give you any hints. This, just do it, I guess.
I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I haven't figured out where I'm supposed to go after this.
Can you move the camera a little bit,
Uh-oh.
um,
Uh-oh. Computer. My
Oh, boy.
computer froze?
oh,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but, can you hear me?
I can hear you,
Okay,
but,
okay.
I think my computer froze or something.
Oof.
Because...
Hello, everybody. Yeah, so unfortunately, there's been some technical issues. Turns out Garland's computer could not handle the awesomeness of Devil May Cry. Either that or the horror of the platforming.
Yeah, definitely the cubes. It's definitely the cubes that screwed, because that's what happened.
Yep.
The moment we started trying to platform on the cubes,
Yep.
the whole computer died.
Yeah. So with these issues, yeah, we're probably going to have to end the stream here. That said, I did have this a little idea just to have in between and all that, because well, we do have several combo videos. Well, several combos. There's a specific combo video of Devil May Cry 3, which is actually pretty much the one that awakened my interest in Devil May Cry 3's combos and all that. I'm just not going to play the audio because my plan is to just kind of dissect how the player is doing all this, just to kind of showcase the type of abilities you have in the Devil May Cry combo system. And I figured maybe that could help give a good demonstration of everything, and hopefully this would help things for Garland as well for later streams.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. So yet again, no audio. I'm simply just going to let it play out right now.
Okay.
So let's see, Discord. Yeah. Good thing that Kale here is just outright calling this a special combo video, apparently.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, the music is also pretty good, but yet again, we are going to constantly pause and all that. Would be kind of annoying to keep stopping the thing during all that. Okay, so it does start with Virgil. Okay, so that's gonna be that's a character that we haven't played much with, but yet again, the idea is still there actually, because first he does a combo that starts off with Force Edge, because that is one of Virgil's weapons. Then you might notice, maybe I'm just going to slow it down just to kind of show the ideas of what he's doing. So, what he's doing here is just the regular combo of Force Edge, which he then interrupts it with High Time, which is the uppercut attack. This is essentially how the combo system is supposed to work with Devil May Cry, in which case you're not meant to do the full combos. You're meant to interrupt the combos in between with the other attacks. So instead of doing the full combo of the Force Edge, which is just pressing triangle all the time, he just picks the best time to do the uppercut instead, in order to interrupt that combo. Then, with the enemy in the air, because of High Time, because that's the thing, most of the attacks that are lock-on back, usually they are the attacks that send enemies in the air. So, even if you are using different weapons, they are usually the same idea, even if they might look a bit different. And this is especially shown here, because the next attack he's going to do is, in fact, the backwards attack of Beowulf. Because Virgil's Beowulf, instead of an uppercut, is instead a double kick. Like this. So, it's essentially two uppercuts after one another. One uppercut just to send the enemy in the air with Force Edge, and then the other one in order to reach back the enemy in the air. Okay. What Virgil does now is something called jump canceling. This has been done by Garland before in one of the secret missions in order to stay in the air. What this player does is essentially the epitome of that, which is to jump cancel, then cancel that jump cancel with a slash, then cancel that slash with a jump cancel, and back and forth. That is how Virgil essentially is just staying in the air constantly. Same way with Killer Bee or Starfall. So, with that in mind, yeah. So Virgil's version of Killer Bee is called Starfall instead. It is kind of faster, but it's essentially just a stronger version of Killer Bee. But same principle applies. It's a move that kind of gets you back on the ground. So he cancels that, or cancels the recovery of that, with a forward attack, which is what Garland also did against the Combat Educator, as in he does the Killer Bee first and then cancels the recovery of the Killer Bee by doing a straight attack. In with this case, the player switches to Force Edge to essentially do the same thing. Then he does an uppercut with the Yamato in order to finish off that enemy. So here is Dante with Agni and Rudra and Nevin. Like the first slash was in fact, yeah, just the regular slash in order to set up the proper pose. But yet again, the player doesn't do the full combo because he just wants to switch over to the other weapon, which is Agni and Rudra. This is similar to what the player did with Virgil from going to Force Edge to Beowulf. And that's kind of the gist of the best way to use the weapon switching, which is to extend your combos by interrupting a previous combo with another combo from the other weapon. That's actually similar to switching back and forth with the Spiral and Ebony and Ivory, because that's kind of the same idea. Why stick to just one combo if you can just do two combos after one another? So, yeah.
Okay.
And there he did a jet stream, which he then canceled with the uppercut attack. So, yet again, he could have done the full jet stream, which is forward and triangle and just holding it. But instead of doing the full combo, he just interrupts that with the uppercut. And
wow,
that's just a thing that you're just meant to kind of practice with this game. The full combos, they are there so you can kind of end the entire combo, I guess. Whereas if you want to do a proper combo in Devil May Cry, you kind of want to keep interrupting each other attack yet again. So yeah, figured by just slowing things down, it might help give a better understanding of why the player is doing the different things like this.
Yeah, it's one of those things where there's so many moves in the game, and there's so many ways to put them together, and when you understand it better, you can find ways to do pretty beautiful methods of attack.
Mm-hmm.
Keep things string together, keep things flowing, and, raise your combo style up really quick.
Yeah. Yeah, and I figured just by giving a bit of a idea of how combos can evolve in this game, figured for any new players, but also just an idea for Garland here in order to get, maybe get some ideas for what to practice in the next streams, I guess.
Yes. Assuming that the computer doesn't blow up again.
Yes, that's just the other issue, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really these combo videos. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's masterful. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I guess with that in mind, I think we can just switch over to the just chatting here. It is unfortunate that the computer kind of died out there, but I think at least we did have enough progress for the next chapters. I keep saying chapters. Missions is a mission, but yeah. Yeah, we at least did a few hours.
Yeah. It's a shame because we were right in the middle of the end game, and I guess we'll save that for next Game Trade Blue.
Indeed. But I guess, yeah, speaking of which, that the next Game Trade Blue, next up is actually going to be Game Trade Red, which means I will play Mega Man Battle Network.
Yeah, which will be fun.
Yeah.
I'll be making sure to refresh myself and get some notes ready for your stream and provide some interesting details along the way, and hopefully we won't get stuck at any point.
Yeah, so I definitely hope my computer doesn't blow up, but
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we are dealing with viruses, so who knows?
Yeah, you might get attacked by World 3.
Yeah, that might be a problem in its own way. All right. Do you have any other plans after all this?
Well, I would have liked to say, I've been planning on trying to get back to Undertale, but I'm gonna say we'll figure it out when I figure out how to fix my computer. So,
Indeed. Yeah.
yeah. What about you?
I think ever since the previous game trade, I have been starting doing these things called Ninja Gaiden for beginners. So, if anyone wants to start with Ninja Gaiden but think, oh, it seems a bit too intimidating, that's something I'm trying to disarm, really. Just kind of show how Ninja Gaiden is actually not that threatening of a game, if only because it's mostly a lack of knowledge rather than a lack of skill that prevents people from actually completing Ninja Gaiden. And yeah, that's kind of my goal, just to kind of disarm that threatening aura of the franchise, because really, if you know how to properly play the games, it can be very rewarding to actually learn everything. So yeah, that's just my general gist of Ninja Gaiden for beginners. As for Sunday, well, so on the Sunday streams, I just completed Fatal Frame 2, the new remake, which, yeah, it was a lot of fun, but I think we need a bit more, we need something a little bit more happy, I guess, after the depressing endings of Fatal Frame. So, funnily enough, Lan has his birthday next Sunday, and I don't know if I can somehow weasel myself in there, but Kotaro seems to be planning something. So who knows if either me or Garland here can be there.
I'll try to be. I'm curious to see what Kotaro's gonna steal and do for you.
Yes, and yet again, I will try myself in order to weasel myself in there. We'll see how far we can get against Kotaro there.
Yes, what he allows you to do.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, in theory, I'm supposed to be the boss, but we'll see what happens in practice.
He's got quite the unique contract that you signed with him.
Yeah, well, whatever it takes so he won't do this to everybody else, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, yeah, with that in mind, do you have anything else to say before we end the stream?
I think we're all set here. Go ahead.
All right, then, with that, remember, if you strive to be better than your enemies, be better for your friends, and be better than yourself. Take care, and see ya.
Farewell.